did you miss me? Because I missed you. So let's jump in.
Help you at the automat, men grow cold.
Hi everybody and welcome back, and it is so lovely to be here again and to have you all back. And today we are talking about the review of the most beautiful Birkin 25. But not only that, don't go anywhere yet, because I know there's lots of reviews all over YouTube and you've probably seen lots of them and all the rest of it, but I have a review with a twist. I will obviously go through wear and tear and quality, and if I think it's a good price, good value, all of that kind of stuff. But also I have a little surprise of how one can carry this in a very different way. So let's begin, shall we? So before we do all that, of course, I want to give a big shout out to Diane S. Hiya Diane, how are you? And mwah, big kiss to you. And the fragrance of today, since we are dealing with such a beauty, such exquisite elegance, class, just right up there, elite, I thought, well, let's have a little fragrance of the day to match that. And we have none other than Baccarat Rouge 540 from Sir Francis Kurkdjian. This beauty has saffron and jasmine and ambergris. She has cedar, fir, and she has all the woody notes. Just a little beauty. Expensive, but as we know, you get what you pay for. Well, sometimes, depends on who you're talking about. Most of the time. This one, you don't need a lot of sprayer on. She is expensive, but a little goes a long way, and sure, somebody might buy it for you, or maybe buy half of it for you. My videos have been a little bit all over the place recently. I apologize for that. Please stick with me. I have had a lot of things going on health wise, different things going on, so please stick with me. I'm not going anywhere. I will be back on track with my Wednesdays and my Sunday videos. And to all of my subscribers out there that have stuck with me so far, and my new subscribers, welcome and thank you so much. Big mwah, big kiss. So the Birkin 25, is she worth it? Is she good quality? Should I buy her, you ask? Well, listen, this beauty for me is just right up there. And today I have her closed, right? Because I just took this opportunity to close her up, and because I never have her this way, to be very honest with you. And I will talk about storage and what I recommend for that and how you should store your beauty. At the moment, mine has been sitting inside in my walk-in wardrobe, and it has been sitting in my closet, standing open. And I did take the opportunity today, as I say, just to close her up and give you the full view of her there in all her glory. We'll talk about the handle, what I think about that, the quality, the twilly, and I'll also talk about how versatile and practical she is. There is no doubt this bag is a beauty. Dream come true. Well, not even a dream. I didn't dream about it, but I if you go and watch the other video of how I got this bag, you will find out. She was a surprise, but also I had requested her. Long story. Anyway, I got her within 8 months and I couldn't be happier. So let's talk price, because that's what a lot of people want to talk about here. We all know the story and the history, and let's do the description actually first. The description of this beauty: she's obviously a B25. Some people call her the baby Birkin. She is in very high demand at the moment. She has the beautiful palladium hardware. She is, as I said, size 25, which is about 9.8 inches across, which for me is the perfect size. And she is in the Togo leather there, in the gold color, the very in demand gold color. And I'm shooting in daylight today, so this is pretty much what you see is what you get here with this beauty today, because yeah, she's coming up on camera there, I'm looking at her. It's pretty much, she's a rich, deep gold beauty. I'm very lucky she doesn't have a lot of veining. To be very honest, if I got another Birkin and there was a lot of veining in it, I mean, it wouldn't be a deal breaker for me. That comes with the leather. It's not a fault, it's not a flaw. It's something you either accept and just know that that is the actual veining in the leather. But in this one, I am very lucky and I don't have any veining, and she has the feet on the end, and I absolutely adore this bag. So price. This bag was in euros, 7,400 euro. There was a price increase, I think, in January. Before that, it was about 6,800. and there have been a lot of, in dollars, I think this has gone for about $10,000 as far as I know. I know Je suis Lou did a video and she was saying hers was $10,000. So US dollars, that is. So mine was €7,400. But as far as, is this worth it? Is it expensive? Of course it is. It's ridiculous for a bag. But again, it's all relative. What's cheap to one, what's one man's rubbish is another man's gold, something like that. And so with this bag, because she's so hard to get, and I will be going through pros and cons, and one of the pros of this bag is that she's so exclusive, and Hermes like to make her elusive because she's so hard to get. And everything in the marketing industry is about supply and demand. So supply of this beauty is very, very difficult, and the demand is very, very high. So therefore that shoots up the price, and that is whether some people call it the Hermes game, or whether that's the reality of it, as this bag takes 24 to 48 hours because each bag is crafted by one artisan. So another pro of this bag is the quality. The quality is just, I have to say, look, I've never been like someone that proclaims to know everything about Hermes. I certainly do not. I'm learning like everybody else out there, but I have to say the quality is just on another level. It really is. From the zips to the turn locks to the sangles to the inside and the little details with the H on the inside of the zip. Just everything. The leather is exquisite. The stitching is exquisite. The smell of the bag is exquisite. So definitely the exclusivity is definitely a pro. Another pro of this bag would be, because if you get it and you're able and lucky enough to get it from the store, that then on the resale market, this beauty, and I have actually looked this up before I shot this video, just, to do my homework and my due diligence, that I have seen the exact same model of this bag going for €20,000 on Vestiaire Collective. So that is, if you put it in terms, it is like 20,000 and upwards. Like some were asking for 25, but then they actually sell for in around the 20. So that's nearly tripling your money. Now, if you don't triple your money, which sometimes is a big ask, you will at least double your money. If that's what you want to do. Certainly not what I want to do. I love this beauty. She'll be in my collection forever and ever. You'll be sick looking at her. I've taken her out a couple of times. I took her out on my son's 18th birthday, which was recently with my parents. I really, really enjoyed this bag, and I've taken to her a couple of occasions since. And so I know she's relatively new, so you're kind of, with the wear and tear, you're kind of going, well, Viv, you can't really talk about wear and tear yet. But because she's in the size 25, she's not going to slouch too much. Down here is where you usually see the slouching in the 30s and the 35s. But in the 25, should I say, you're not going to see so much. Also, the storage of this bag as well. Well, basically, a lot of people, and the essays particularly, say that you should put her to sleep like so, in her box, on her pillow, so that gravity, that old gravity that, yes, annoys some of us here, will not have anything to do with, that the gravity won't damage the bag and basically pull her down. That's the way you should. At the moment, I'm storing my bag like this, sitting inside of my closet, just sitting there. And as I said, I'll open her up for you now in a sec, and she just sits there open because that's the way I like to use my bag. So she is a little beauty, and I love the fact that I was able to close her up today and just look at her in all her glory. The twilly. Some people will say, look Viv, do you really think a twilly is necessary? No, not really. It's your choice. I wanted to go for a beautiful contrast of this absolutely stunning blue. If I can find this twilly, I'll link it down below for you. And I just wanted it to pop out again. So I love the combination of a blue and brown. I think I've said that before here. The neutrals against the beautiful pop of blue here, I think is just gorgeous. And that's why I also went for the pop of blue in the organizer. Now my organizer, and I would recommend anybody, whether you get it from Zumoni, which this one is from, I'm not sponsored by Zumoni, they just kindly gift me these, and I talk about them because I think they're really, really good. You can get some Orga, you can get the 7RP, if that's your, if that's your thing. I just have to say Zumoni have worked out really, really well for me, and this is what is inside of my Zumoni organizer. So as you can see, I have my mini pochette, I have my YSL card holder. I'll put in some B-roll and you'll be able to see exactly what I have. I have my Louis Vuitton 6-ring key holder. I have my Louis Vuitton round coin purse. And I've just put all of these. I don't necessarily carry every single one of these every day, but I put all of them in just so you can have an idea of what you can fit. I put my Bastia coin purse in there. And I also put in my clay inside, my Louis Vuitton clay as well. Just as again, so you could see, I put in my AirPods and I put in my Celine sunglasses in the front there, and they're well protected again by the Zimoni organizer. I have a little lip balm and also, of course, my phone. My phone goes in there, and there you go. That's what I can fit in the B25. It carries plenty, absolutely plenty inside. It's amazing for display, and if your bag obviously is open, it's so easy just to dip in, dip out and get through your items. Now the other pro of the Birkin is that if you want to carry it like this, it's obviously very, very secure. There ain't nobody going to get into that bag when they see it like this, just nobody. So we're going to open her up now and show you how the organizer fits inside and show you the little surprise that I have for you. So hold on there a little second and I'll just open Missy Moo up. It's great having the excuse to play with her, really, like, you know. She just sits inside looking pretty a lot of the time until the couple of times I've taken her out. So you open up the sangles like so, then you just open the little flap here and lift her off, pull her out, and there she is in all her glory. Now, as I said, this is more so the way I do like to carry this bag like so, and I put the organizer inside. We all know what the inside looks like, but sure wouldn't be a full review if I didn't show you. That is the inside pocket, and on the back it has another inside pocket with a zip. So it's just one big kind of open sack, and it's just beautiful. Now I'm going to pop the organizer in just so as you can see how it works magically and beautifully inside the bag. Look at that. Look at that. Like, I don't know why anybody, to be honest with you, would need a bigger bag. Like, that's, I mean, this is not a heavy bag, but I mean, that's heavy enough now with all the stuff inside it. It's just heavy enough. You wouldn't need it any heavier. So I can imagine if you had the 30 and you wanted your diary or you wanted stuff like that on it, it would become pretty heavy, which would be a con of that. But as I said, the B25 for me is dinky. She's perfect. And I think, particularly as we get older, you don't want to be carrying things that are going to be too heavy for you. You want convenience. I do anyway, certainly. Now, the process of buying this bag or acquiring a Birkin 25, as we all know, is not the easiest. A lot of people have resorted to the second-hand market, and then some people don't want to play the game of buying a one-to-one, basically spending 7,400, just for an example, before you get a bag worth 7,000. So that's 15,000 euro before you can get a bag. I was lucky enough I didn't have to do that. I got a couple of pairs of Oran sandals, I got the Bastia coin purse, I got my lovely Kelly bracelet, and I got a perfume. I think that was it. As I said, it's in my when I bought this bag, it's in that video. I'll link it up here. So I was very, very lucky. The advice I would give anybody there, to be very honest with you, if you're going in to get this bag, is to try and build up a relationship. Hermes are very, very much about relationships. They want you to enjoy the brand, not just the bags. They want you to enjoy the full extent of what they have to offer. If you're lucky enough to find an SA, amazing. I think there is definitely a lot of luck involved. I think also where you live matters a lot. I know Fashionably Amy's having problems in Vancouver. Obviously over there it's really, really difficult. I know it's difficult in Singapore and Asia and all those places as well. And I don't know whether I was just lucky or what happened, but I'm very, very grateful, I will say that. So that is herself. What else? I just wanted to say one thing about the inserts. Be very careful as well. Some people say with the inserts, if you leave them in or if you have anything bulky inside your leather has memory, so you might dent the leather. So just be very, very careful. I think that's why a lot of people do buy the 7RP because it's so soft. But I haven't had a problem yet. But I don't close up the bag with it inside. As you can see, it is absolutely just perfect, and I think it will be perfect for a lot of years to come. I hope so. So the other thing is the handles. Okay, Viv, listen, what's the story? Like, I can't be going around, running around all day with my bag like this. I need to, answer my phone. I need to pay for stuff at the grocery stores. I need to do things. So what do we do? Does it fit on my wrist? Yes, it does. Is it the most convenient that way? No, but if that's what I had to do, I can do that. Now my watch is there, but it still goes up to about halfway up my arm. Now, are we going to be doing that on a daily basis? Let's be honest here, probably not. But if I had to quickly stick her on my wrist like so, I can do that. That's okay, that's not a problem. But let me show you, ladies and gents. Now, I don't know if any of you have seen these, or maybe I'm the last to know, but I don't think so. I think I'm one of the first. I haven't seen them on any other reviews or anything like that. But if you want to make your Birkin a crossbody, right? Look what I found. Would you just look at this? This is like the Kelly pocket belt. It's like a Kelly pocket, but it is a bag strap. And this is from Etsy, from a company called the Bag Strap Collection on Etsy. And I am going to obviously link this down below so you can all have a look and see what you think for yourselves. This is the link on the end of it. And you can literally, it's like a guitar strap. Says you, how do you put this on, Viv? There's nowhere to put it on. Well, don't you worry, my friend, because it comes with these little links. Look, how do you put these links on? Let me show you. So this is amazing, and listen, it's not going to be for everybody. Some people are going to say, Viv, that is sacrilege. And some of you may be right. And others are going to say, wow, that is what I've been waiting for. Listen, variety, it's what makes, spice of life. It's what makes the world go around. So I've already put one on for you. Maybe you've spotted it already, you eagle eyes out there. I've already put one on just to show you. So as you can see in here, if you can see the handle there, see herself? There is a little sangle and there's a little hook. I'm going to hide my face so maybe you can see it inside there. And so it sits on the sangle. So what you do is you pull out this beauty, you de-thread her, if you like, if that's even a word. See the way I've taken her out? Okay. Now she's just inside here. Here she is. Right, and I'm going to thread this beauty on. Now, let me see how we can manage that, if you can see. So I'm just literally putting this loop through the sangle and then re-threading. I'll show you now, so don't be worrying. Re-threading the sangle through, and let us see how we get on. So she's back where she was, and inside you have your loop. I'm just going to hide my face so it'll focus. You have your loop of your bag. If you can see, just sticking up here, we get herself. This is a revelation, absolute revelation. And these are amazing because they turn. So they're actually really, really easy. Whichever way you put them on, it's going to be the right way because, as I said, they turn. Should have brought a higher table or something like that. But look at, I'm literally putting this little catch onto, or the oyster claw onto the clip. And are you ready? Are you ready? Drum roll. Da-da! Oh my godfathers, as my mother would say. This is how she's attached, and you can throw your Birkin 25. Now, that is the length on me, and you can just throw over your shoulder. And off you go, hands-free. And one of my subbies was on going, Viv, you always said you liked hands-free, and there you are with your Birkin 25. And I said, yeah, Danny. Hi, Danny, how are you? I said, Danny, I found a strap, and I did. And if I need it anytime, day or night, running around, if I feel like I'm going out, and I'm like, I want to bring my B25, but I want my hands free. I want to be able to dip in and dip out and get what I want. Look at that. Now, I've probably put it on because the pocket here is to the back. So obviously you can turn that around the other way. This fits credit cards and everything else because I've already done that. So the company, and again, not sponsored, I just happened to find them myself. So thank you to Bag Strap Collection because they sent me this bag and I said I would review it for them. And this is it, ladies and gents. If this isn't a game changer for the B25, I don't know what is. Now, what I will say to some people is you might go, but Viv, that might damage the little sangles because these are tiny little things. These little here might damage them. And over the long term, maybe it might. But I mean, if you were to wear it once or twice, I mean, They're all leather. The strap is all leather as well. And listen, it's a choice. It's something I would throw that out there and show you guys and just say there are options. It is an exact match color-wise. It is really, really well made. If you ask me, even the piping is all like the very, very same. It is just unreal. I have to give it to them now. And there you go. So there's an option for you. And if you ask me if this bag is worth it, she's worth every penny. And I don't say that lightly, because I don't have, 10, 15, 20 Birkins, and I'm not going to have 10, 15, 20 Birkins ever. But am I glad I got this beauty? 100% yes. And I just think she is a league of her own, and I really can see what everybody, raves about and goes on about and all the rest of it. The strap might not be for you, then again it might, that's your choice. But that's it, that's my review. I think she's amazing, I think she's beautiful, I think the wear and tear, I'm gonna mind her like a baby. And if you're thinking of getting one, let me know. And also, let me know, I'd love to know, guys, I'm going to be going away, yoo-hoo, for a couple of weeks with my kids. But firstly on my own, I'm going to Greece, and then I'm going to meet my kids in Marbella and my mother, and then I'm maybe going to Portugal after that. So my content over the next month, there's always going to be handbags, don't be worrying about that. But there might be a bit of travel and beaches and what beaches to go to and how to go travel on your own. And if there's anything that you would like, apart from like the handbag videos, whether it's travel, whether it's restaurants, whether it's being single, whether it's being divorced, whatever it is, let me know, because I want to like diversify and touch other subjects as well and help you guys out. And when I go away, I'm going to be away for about 3 weeks. I hope to vlog a lot. I hope to take you along with me. My content mightn't be up the exact day it's supposed to be, because I'm on holidays and I don't want to put myself under that pressure. So I hope that you'll stick with me. I hope that you'll understand, and of course when I come back, my content will go back to its regular Wednesday, Sunday, Wednesday, Sunday, Wednesday, Sunday. So that's it, and thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate every one of you. Thank you all for being here for the last, God, we're nearly 2 years. We're nearly up on 2 years now. We'll be 2 years in July. And yeah, I just want to say a big thanks, and to all my new subscribers, thank you so much. And anyone else who hasn't hit that red button, the subscribe button, and ring my bell, go and do it. Until next time, be kind, be safe, and be compassionate. Love you lots. Mwah.